So Ashley, have you spoken to Karen since this was released?
I texted her and called her because the reunion was a very tough reunion for me, and Karen called me as soon as I got home to like check on me. So I felt this responsibility to extend that same courtesy to her after this traumatic experience for her. And it took her a while to get back to me, but she did, and she just said that she's doing okay. But from what I understand, she's pretty shaken up with everything.
This makes you emotional. Why?
Because I really love her, and even though we have our disagreements and our relationship has gone through a lot, you never want to see anybody go through this, considering that Karen's health could have been jeopardized, someone on the street could have been hurt. So there's just so much that could have happened, and thankfully it didn't. But you know, the what ifs are really scary.
Yeah, one thing that touched me, and I said this on air, that she talked about her grief journey, and I know the pain of losing a parent, and she said that that played a role in the actions of that night. Have you been following her and working with her, helping her during her grief journey at all?
We try to be there as much as we can for Karen. She is very close to the chest. She keeps things. So as much as she's willing to share, we're willing to listen, and we always tell her, we're here for you.
I got your wig, ho. You're mad. Miss Wig. I got your wig, ho. I got your wig, ho. Miss Wigiana.
Some viewers may find the following video disturbing. Viewer discretion is advised.
Before we get into this video, everything I say is not motherfucking fact in this bitch, so don't take it as such.
Girls can't take my motherfucking mouth, bitch. My mouth is real, it is raw, it is raunchy, bitch. I'm gonna give the girls exactly what the fuck they asked for. The girls is going to know my wrath. Trust me.
Now y'all know y'all wrong in this bitch. Where the fuck have y'all been? I've been looking for y'all. I'm playing. I am Karen Huger's Wig, or the Wigiana, and I know y'all probably have been looking for me if you are a returning user to this channel, okay? That doesn't matter. I'm in this bitch now. That's all that really matters. I'm in the motherfucker now. I got your wig, ho. If you are a new user, I am Karen Huger's Wig, or the Wigiana. And hopefully, I can have your wig, okay? And speaking of which, if you like this cardigan that says, I got your wig across the front, on the back, get into the back. Can you see it on the back? Probably not because I'm too close. But it says, I got your wig on the back. And if you like this potential new merch item, let me know and we will get these bitches made. But let's get into this recap. Notice I said recap. Recap. That means I will be going over the Real Housewives of Potomac episode. Again, recap. Because y'all get to the end of the video and y'all say, why is this bitch talking? Hello? Didn't I just say from the beginning of the video it's a recap? That means to go over. 1 + 1 = 2. Oh, okay. Yeah, so let's get into this recap without further ado.
Once I saw that you were in an accident, I couldn't imagine something really happening to you, and it just like shook me.
Huger is facing DUI charges tonight. Police tell us Huger was taken into custody just before midnight last night following a crash on Oakland Drive and Beeman Woods Way in Potomac. Police say it appears Huger drove across a median and then hit street signs. We did reach out to her management, and we are still waiting for a response tonight.
I'll say this to you. You do know your friend, and I can't wait for the truth to come out. Well, what is going on with that? Because you're going to court at some point, or did you go to court? You can read.
Ooh, Karen, you got a nasty attitude for a drunk. I'm playing. I know you're not a drunk, and I'm not making fun of people with alcoholism or alcoholic problems and so on in this bitch, so yes. But for somebody going through such a serious situation and you telling bitches to read, no, we want to hear from you. Because if I were to read what's on Google and look at the pictures that are on Google, I would see and read that you were mowing down trees while you were drunk, allegedly. Unless you slipped on a damn pebble and then your car went Herbie fully loaded and you started knocking down trees and shit like that. I don't know, but what the police report is saying another thing, and I know you don't want to be like, I guess, throw yourself under the bus and go to jail, because that's what it would be if you admitted to being under the influence while driving. But, I mean, I just would rather you have the same energy Shannon had, where she was more like, I'm sorry, I know what I did was wrong and I won't do it again. I'm not hearing that. I'm just hearing it was an accident and I can't talk about it and so on and so on. And again, I know you don't want to go to the clanker with Jen Shaw, but I'm just saying, like, girl, just you about 60 plus, you need to own up to your mistakes. This ring around the rosy like you did with the damn tree while you were drunk allegedly is not cute, mama. And you know I love you, but I need accountability. Especially from you old hoes. I'm sick of you old hoes walking around like y'all can't take accountability for things. I don't like that, and I'm not age shaming. I'm just saying, y'all are supposed to be teaching and leading, you old bitches, and y'all are not teaching and leading. Y'all are, okay. That's another topic for another day. Let's get back into this recap.
Another public apology, this one from Karen Huger of Real Housewives of Potomac. And let's read along and then I'll tell you why this public apology is not hitting the mark. Thank you all for your prayers and well wishes during this very frightening experience. I am still in shock from last night's incident, but grateful to be alive today. With the passing of my beloved mother, grief comes and goes in waves. And with Mother's Day approaching, it has felt more like a tsunami. Last night, I met a girlfriend for dinner. We talked and brought up some very emotionally sensitive topics. I was crying on my way home and saw a car heading right for me. I swerved to avoid the head-on collision, hit the divider, and then a tree. I'm hurt, bruised up a bit, but so grateful I am alive. I did receive citations, one of which was unrelated to the incident, which is understandable, but what was most surprising is that the car that almost hit me just drove away. A few comments from my last post talking about the uncertainty of her drinking or not. She was in fact given a DUI. She was drinking under the influence, which is a big deal, obviously.
Mama, like I said, we want to hear from you, Miss Karen. We don't need to be going off of Google because, okay, I'm not saying we shouldn't be going off of Google. I'm just saying you telling us to go read what's going on is not going to cut it because they are saying your ass had a first-class trip into some goddamn trees with your car. That's what Google is saying. That's what you're telling us to read. We want to hear from you, your mouth, your lips. But you're not talking. So we're just going to move on, or not really move on. We're about to hear you talk about whatever's going on with you and Ray and whatnot. Are y'all really dating like that? Like, I'm not trying to... This isn't an Eat Karen Up recap in this bitch. I'm just saying, like, I'm curious about a few things. And I know your relationship with Ray has no correlation with this drinking incident. I'm just wondering about your life entirely. Like, what you be doing, girl? What's the tea? Why are you drinking and driving by yourself? What the fuck is Ray? What's going on?
We are going through a lot. And I can't blame him for any of it. And I don't, but I blame myself for not speaking up before now. I just need him to be there emotionally. So whatever he's capable of doing, I'm just asking for the emotional support.
Is A. Scott going to show up next week or at the next track hearing?
We'll be ready to go. Everybody be ready to go.
How you doing, Mr. Huger?
Now, before I let you go, how's Ray doing? How's Ray and Raven?
Ray is fantastic. He's a handful. You're going to love. We are very real this season. So everyone's rooting for the institution, and it makes it. but not without reality.
Okay, hold on. My dumb ass forgot to mention something. I think, okay, let me start from the beginning. Let me set up the scene like I should have done from the beginning. Karen is saying that she had this accident due to her mourning the loss of someone. I forget who she says she is mourning the loss of, or whatever the situation is, or whatever really is going on in this bitch, because she's dancing around the truth. But the truth of the matter, in my opinion, is you don't need to be no drunk or a bitch. I don't like that for my mother. I don't want that to be you. On a real note, though, girl, please get some help if you really do have some issues. You keep saying, or you're saying in this conversation with Giselle, that he wasn't listening to you, or whatever the case may be. You're talking about Ray. I'm assuming, I guess he wasn't there for you emotionally through the mourning that you were going through. So I guess that led you into the trees that you knocked down with your car. But I don't like these excuses you're making. I just want ownership. And again, I know you can't really own up to too much because your ass don't want to be thrown into the clinker. Like I said with Jen Shaw in this bitch, if you admitted to driving under the influence. But I would respect that more due to you just owning up to your behavior of you driving under the influence. Because how the fuck did you fly into multiple trees with your car? I mean, I do know accidents happen, but damn, girl. They said DUI, 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 DUI. That means drunk driving, I believe. I don't know. I'm not a cop or officer, and I've never been arrested. But I'm not judging people who have a DUI and whatnot. I'm just saying, like, have some ownership, especially for being an older bitch. And I'm not calling her a bitch like in a nasty way. I'm like, yes, bitch, yes. Come on, old bitch. Give us a veteran walk, you know?
Where did we get a donut?
She's an amazing customer, and she comes here all the time. And I just want you to know this woman's never had a drink here.
High five.
Really, girl? Where did you find this old twink? I'm not age shaming you, twink, man. Cute gay. Yes. I'm just saying, when did Karen give you this script to come over and tell you, or tell Miss Giselle, that Karen has never had a drink here? Why would... Huh? What, Karen? What games are you playing? I told you, I don't like old bitches to be doing these antics. No.
Oh, yeah, but I couldn't let cardboard Karen beat the real thing.
Karen, Jazzy Karen.
Very nice to meet you.
The pleasure's mine.
Wendy, hi.
Happy birthday.
Thank you. All right.
This is your chair.
Perfect. At some point, I'll get rid of my crown. So the drinks are here. We have the Surrey County. We have the 61, and we have a little non-alcoholic Grand Dame.
Yes, please don't give her no alcoholic drink in this bitch. I like that for you, Giselle, okay? You looking out for your friend, because my mother clearly doesn't know how to order an Uber or have her damn husband come pick her up from a night of drinking so she doesn't have to hit trees and fly into them, mow them down, and potentially hurt and harm others that are not trees. Yeah.
Now, how challenging was it for you going into this season? Because we see you relive your tragic car accident. Was that tough for you at all, reliving that and sharing it with the ladies who are quick to judge without knowing your truth?
No, thank you so much. And I really love you said that, because I listen to them, you know, I don't have a drinking problem, let's be very clear.
Very painful to listen to that.
Yeah.
You know, and their accusations, are you wishing me harm?
Yeah.
Honestly, I'm hoping to win when it all comes out, but I have to respect the law.
The ladies were asking me about you before you got here, and I told him that we got together.
Oh, we did.
And we talked, and they had questions for me, but I told them I
Ask
would
me the
allow
questions,
you.
I'm here.
Yeah.
None of us saw what happened, so I don't feel like anybody should cast judgment.
Exactly. We don't know.
Once we hear about it, people are going to judge.
How has the DUI impacted your drinking or your relationship with alcohol?
Honestly, I can't speak to that because that's part of the case.
So as you see, the girls want to know what the fuck is going on, why she flew into some motherfucking trees, allegedly. Karen is not really telling them why she flew into the trees, even though she's saying, ask me what's going on. You're not saying nothing. So we're just gonna move on and get into this Miss New Girl. Yes, girl, you look cute. I forgot your name already, but you are serving. You are giving skin. You are giving inches. You are giving looks. I'm here for it.
I saw you. You were at like one of our events.
That was a few years ago.
That was a while ago.
I'm recently back in DC. I was in Philly for a little bit.
Oh, were you living here then?
I was. I was working for QVC.
It is so drapey and light and airy. You know, since I've been with QVC for just a short while, I'm learning the importance of a summer sweater or a summer top. We know that it gets cold at night. We know that when we go to a restaurant or we go to the movies, the air conditioning is on. So this is what you throw on to look super cute, but you keep your arms covered.
We were talking about the timing of it all too, and how when this came along, it was perfect. Things were wrapping up at QVC.
Yes.
So what has that process, that journey been like for you, trying to navigate single motherhood as well as a brand new show with all sorts of personalities and different dynamics that you're gonna have to do it?
Yes, okay, it's Stacy in this bitch. Sorry, I forgot your name. We just have so many come and goes. Y'all done had Andale. Y'all done had Miss Necker. And now, hold on. What's that girl's name? From that y'all keep saying needs to come back. Oscale. I think that's her. Oscal. Anyways, y'all have so many come and go bitches in here. It's hard to remember names. So let's see if you're going to stay. But I like you so far. I like the fresh and fun and positive energy you are bringing. Now let's get into this little quick scene we're about to see with her and Ashley, talking about her relationship. When I say her, I'm talking about Stacy. Talking about her relationship with her mans and them not having sex in this bitch. Then we're going to get back into Karen's birthday dinner.
You dating now, or you?
I'm just going to be completely vulnerable.
Okay.
I love someone.
Okay.
But he is a devout Christian.
Okay.
So we are not intimate.
I don't think we really needed to know that you guys weren't having sex. I mean, I know this is a reality show and you're supposed to share your reality. So I guess this is your reality of you not having sex. But is it bothering you that much? Because in my opinion, sex doesn't rule all. Like, I really could have a relationship without having sex. I have a hand. And while, yes, having somebody else's hand could be better. I'm sorry if this is TMI in this bitch, but I'm just saying, like, sometimes with y'all, sex rules all. Like, y'all can't do nothing without having sex. Sex is always on your motherfucking minds. That's why you bitches are sick. Sick-ass teachers having sex with students. Sick-ass bitches everywhere in this show. And I know I'm getting off topic, and this has nothing to do with Miss Stacy in this bitch. But I'm just saying, girl, like, get you a dildo and move on. Get you a toy. Why is this a topic right now? What else you got to offer? What else you bringing? I know this is only episode 1, but...
People magazine, kind of the same storyline here, saying after 16 years of marriage, divorcing her husband, entering a new phase in her life, but struggling with the decision to date again and navigating a romantic relationship with her best friend, choosing celibacy over intimacy.
Yes.
We got a lot going on here, Stacy.
It sounds like a lot, doesn't it, as I'm hearing it? But yeah, it's a lot of changes have happened, Steve. I mean, the last time we saw each other, I was happily married, of course, loving every moment that I can with Arabella, my sweet daughter. And unfortunately, my marriage came to an end. Listen, married to a great guy. He's an incredible father. The marriage is broken, but our family is not. So we are still loving on Arabella, but we have chosen to go our separate ways. And I thought, what a great time as I transition into a new stage of my life to start this show, to find friendship with this crazy, wonderful group of women.
So do y'all heavy petting and stuff? Just not?
Well, we can't, it's too tempting. We go to church.
Girl, too tempting. Like I said, you need to get a toy and take a cold bath. Or do they say take a hot bath? Maybe not a hot bath for you. I think it's a cold bath. You need to take a cold bath and get you a toy and live it on up. If this is such a big issue for you that you're needing it so bad, like I told you, or like I told some of y'all, sex does not need to rule all. Because y'all jump into relationships from sex, being bed bug type bitches. I know I'm in the bed right now, but y'all like to roll around in the bed like bed bugs before y'all even get to know bitches. Then y'all end up having kids with bitches. And then y'all have all these issues because y'all didn't know or take time to get to know the bitches that you were being a bed bug with in the first place. I'm not saying this is Miss Stacy. I'm just saying, like, stop letting sex rule all. And Miss Stacy, it was nice to get to know you. I hope we get to see more from you besides this sexual problem you're having with your husband with not having sex in this bitch. But like I said, you seem like a very sweet girl, giving us inches, giving us skin and so on. You look very much like Kenya Moore, but your skin don't look like hers. And I'm not knocking her skin because she's very beautiful too, Kenya Moore. I'm just saying your skin is really like beautiful. Like you're doing it.
I can't do it.
We love a drama conversation.
Are we going to see G? Yes, you are. You know, I love Gordon a lot, and he needs to lean on me. And he is actually leaning on Ink and I.
Oh.
Mia is a tacky, let's play a game face ass bitch. I'm sorry to disrespect you as such with your hard face and all, but you really have no decorum. Why the fuck? Because you're about to say that you and Ink are washing G's clothes and folding them up and giving it to him. That's nice, you helping G and all, but like, this is wrong. This is fucking dead wrong. Last season, it was a question of your child's paternity on national television. So he has to see this when he grows up. I'm talking about your child. I'm not trying to call you a bad mother, but like, girl. And we haven't gotten to the topic of your kids being involved in this situation yet, so I'm going to keep my mouth shut. But I'm just saying, Gordon knew what he was getting into with this relationship with you, as you guys both had an open relationship, so that gave you the boldness to sleep with this man, Ink, and then now leave G for Ink. And now Ink is wondering if one of your children with G is his. But yet, now you guys are folding G's clothes, and G is okay with all of this. Like, this shit is weird. I don't know if y'all are doing this for clicks and views and coins and so on, but I don't like it. It doesn't give me authentic. It gives me elder abuse, what you guys are doing to G, and I don't like it. Okay, I guess it can't be elder abuse if G is in on the antics, but I feel like he's not in on the antics, and Miss Ink and Mia are playing game on Mr. G, and I feel bad for him, which is now causing it to be elder abuse. I'm playing. It's not elder abuse, and I don't want to take away from those stories of people who are elderly and actually are getting abused. I'm just saying, like, y'all know he's going through it mentally, and I just feel like maybe now saying that another man, the man that you're with now, that you left your ex-husband for, is now washing the clothes and underwear of his, that, okay. Just a little weird, but whatever, live it on up. If we want to live in this fantasy of lies that Mia is telling, let's just, okay, I'll go with y'all.
So you don't feel like I gave everything?
I feel like you gave a lot, but I don't think you went the last step.
What's the last step?
The last step is just separate and not run to someone else.
Ink is most definitely been a pivotal part. Gordon, when he left one weekend, he left his dirty laundry. And I washed it for him, and Ink did fold it, and we took it to his apartment.
You know, we're trying to work it out. I'm trying to reel him in, you know, and we need to work together for as a family. Mm-hmm. We have these beautiful babies that we're raising, and being a mom is number one for me. And I'm very proud to hold that title of being super mom. And we have happy kids. I want them to stay happy.
Because like you said, you're really focusing on keeping the kids happy, keeping everything as normal as it can be. How is that navigation going between you two right now?
Yeah, so actually it's going well. It is now. And hopefully it stays that way. Okay. And you know, I don't keep the kids away from Gordon. I do want him to be a huge part of their lives. I do want them to remain the kids' hero. You know, that's their dad. And so when I told him, I said, hey, if you don't get with the program, then you're going to put me in a position to where, you know, you're not going to see your kids. So pick a side. And since
so
then,
he got with the program?
He got with the program. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm
that's
in business.
Good to know.
Yeah, for sure.
Listen, I feel a certain way about G. And when G
shared with the world that your children had seen you in bed with another man. And the fact that your babies were plastered all over the news really, really bothered me. And I told you.
You don't think it bothered me, Karen? I didn't plaster my babies on the gram. Like, their father did.
To the point I was talking about earlier. I'm not trying to play you, Miss Mia, and say that you are a bad mother, but it doesn't look like you are trying to protect your kids when you are making this a storyline or making them a storyline. When you are questioning who their father is, you did that last season, and I believe in a preview I saw for this season, you're doing it again. So do you really give a fuck if you are making your child part of your storyline in a negative way? So when he gets older, or even now, can go online and read all of what's going on. He already walked in on you and Mr. Ink, who is not his father, but Mr. Ink somehow believes he is the father, even though you did like a sperm inseminate, whatever the fuck y'all do. Sperm in there and then inseminate. That's what they call it? Yeah. Or did they have a, what you call it? A surrogate. The words are not coming to my brain right now. I don't know what they did to have a child. But I don't know how Ink could think he is the child's father and why this is even a storyline to traumatize your child. But you think you're such a great mother. Again, I'm not trying to play you, even though I am shading you down. I'm just saying, like, I don't know if I would be living it up for my mother doing this on national television and having a hard fate. Okay, I'm stopped.
Sit here and pretend like it's like my fault.
No, darling, I'm not pretending. I'm asking a question because this is concerning to me as well.
And you're sitting here trying to pretend like it's my fault that he did that? No.
But Mia, you didn't protect your kids at all costs. You did. Because if you did, you would not have mixed Ink with Gordon.
Why does Ink think Jeremiah is his son?
Because we had an affair shortly after.
overlapping.
Yeah, there was a little overlap in there. Now, here's the thing. I did IUI. Right? So, and I'm a woman. I know my body.
Right.
This child is Gordon's child.
He looks just like Gordon.
Yeah.
But then why does Ink still think it's his kid?
Gordon has a little underbite.
Maybe he wants him to be his kid?
Yes.
You know how good of a mother you are.
I know.
You know that. So let anybody tell you different. At the core of this group, we're all mothers. I just think that was a lot.
I'm not saying that she's not a good mother.
I'm not saying that. That's how I came off.
It was not my intention.
You know, when I heard her say that, I legit was so unbothered. I was like, oh, okay. So you really, the grande dame, you know, you really setting the stage here. The bar's so high. I mean, who can't get a DUI? I think we all are capable of that. So I guess for all Potomac, she has the mugshots, not me. So maybe that's the criteria.
Now, Karen had just said in a recent interview that there is apparently a very tense moment with a couple of ladies this season that has not been teased yet. We haven't seen it in any of the trailers. Mia, when I say that out loud, what even comes to your mind? What could she be alluding to?
I mean, the tensest moment was her swinging around the tree, for heaven's sake. So she was talking about herself.
While you sitting there laughing and shit about Miss Karen running into trees and so on, and while you are right, you need to shut your mouth and worry about being a better mother. That's what you need to be doing. Because, like I said, making them a storyline and questioning who their father is so you can traumatize them when they see this and read this and so on, it's not cute. Very much tacky, very much Tyler Perry, very much ghetto, very much 14th Avenue in this bitch. And on that note, I want to thank you guys for watching. And you know you can catch these recaps every motherfucking Sunday. And another thing, your old ass, I'm going to stop age shaming in this bitch. But your ass is too old to be crying in the bathroom. Grow the fuck up with them fake ass tears. Bitches is running you to the bathroom because you being a bad mother. And yes, I'm sorry, I'm calling her a bad mother because this is tacky as fuck. If she ain't a bad mother, she a tacky as fuck ass mother. How about that? And I know I'm not a mother, and I don't know what it takes to be a mother. I never have given birth and so on. But I am a child, and I do have common sense in this bitch. And I know as a child, I wouldn't want my hard-faced mother on TV doing activities and antics such like this, involving me. Yeah. Okay, bye!
Ew. Like JK, but like maybe not. But thank you for watching. But you hating ass bitches always have something to say. Hating ass bitch, but you're still watching my vids. What? 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 You're so upset. But that's like okay, because have a piece of bread, have a Xanax, relax, because I said what I said.